Welcome back. We're the Bourbon Junkies.
He's Dan and
Today,
Sean.
we review...
2024. Thomas H Handy.
I don't think we've ever reviewed one of these on the channel.
Never have, no.
Wow. Our first Thomas H Handy review ever.
Yeah.
Thanks to...
John.
Appreciate it.
John Siegel.
He told me I could drink out of the bottle, too. Yes, he did. Yep, he said that.
So, I mean, we've talked a lot before on how, knowing store owners and getting a relationship goes a long ways. Help John out.
Well, that's fair. I didn't even think about that.
Gus is really happy because he's like, I want to drink it, and I know John will open it.
Yep.
So, here you go.
John bought this
Yeah.
and
then
opened it while
we drank about that much
while
at
we,
the store.
dropped off a single barrel at Merchants, which is Gus's shop, which was awesome. So
Like Gus.
Gus picked
My
2 good barrels too.
God. So I think really the reason we've never really done a handy, we've never been super into this being our favorite BTAC in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, I would say that I've often
It's above
disliked
SAS
it.
18,
That's fair.
but that's our lowest one because I don't like it that much, low proof.
It's not great. SAS 18.
This year's built a little different. If you're wondering.
It is. So, like Sean said, it's 2024. There's 127.2 proof. These are generally around 6-7 years old. They're pretty young, truthfully. I shouldn't say young, but they're not like the BTAC line's like 15,
SAS
18,
18,
or 17. Like they're often built on these really high age statements. This one is never, but it is cast strength, which is cool.
Yeah.
So
it's now they have E.H. Taylor barrel proof rye.
yes,
We've never had one of those.
this is the same mash bill as SAS, Baby SAS, I think,
Yeah.
right?
And SAS 18.
Yeah.
Do they have more than one rye mash bill?
Buffalo Trace.
Yeah. So in theory, E.H. Taylor would be the same.
I would bet you're right.
I bet they just put them in
rye.
different places
Yeah.
around the campuses, and they just know the profile that comes out of whatever floor in the rick house that they put in. But thanks, John, we were able to try this, and me and Dan went, "Oh, that's different."
Yeah, that one's good. This smells like muskmelon, oranges.
Yes, I remember calling this like an orange creamsicle.
Yeah, I didn't get the day of, but I almost get like chocolate out of it now. Like orange
Brandon
chocolate.
did. Brandon
Really?
got a lot of chocolate.
Really?
Instead of John. They both said chocolate, and I go, I can see it, but
I'm
it's
getting
not
that
what
now.
I'm getting first. Like, it's so fruity on the nose for me.
is.
All the orange
I
slices.
get like one of those. It's like it reminds me if the Parker's Orange Curacao was not too orange. You know what I mean?
Oh, first whiskey of the day. That does not drink. Super hot, very oily, rich. I think it coats. Get a little bit of that Kentucky hug. Oh, man, the most ones that we've had do drink a little young, hot, very, very spicy, almost floral.
Oh, that's good. I mean, listen, that is good. That is
Oof. I get that orange chocolate, the break apart one in the finish.
Yeah. Buffalo Trace's ryes are so weird.
For them.
It's almost like when I think, I'm not comparing the whiskeys. These aren't the same flavor profiles. Wild Turkey's rye is so much different than their burp. I know that always this is the case, but this doesn't like scream Kentucky rye. It doesn't scream those things. It doesn't scream Buffalo Trace. Like, it's so fruity.
It's so good.
It is so very fruity.
Oh. So shocking to me because if all of these are sitting up on a shelf and I'm like, what's the last one? All the time.
Yeah.
That for me probably would be like a couple years ago, George T. Stagg. We weren't like super thrilled with
I
it.
think that was last year's.
Was that last year's?
Yep.
I think
A couple
it was
years ago
last.
we loved.
2 years ago is when we thought it was WLW.
Yes, because we loved
that
it.
one was amazing.
Yeah.
Last year's I think was kind of for us.
Meh-ish.
This is fantastic.
It is.
I'm gonna say that 92 times.
I
this
would
review.
still put it behind these 3 generally.
Yep.
Like if I walked in, hadn't had any of the 4, I still would buy this 4th.
Like 14-year-old cast strength wee whiskey.
Yep.
17-year-old. Well, this one was actually 19-year-old.
Yeah.
101 proof.
Yep.
And then we got
15.
15-year-old cast strength. Like, and then 8 maybe.
Maybe.
I hope someone from Sazerac's like, they're 13.
It's 72, dude. It's been in the cooler since you were a baby.
I get what you're saying. It is very off profile for what we
It's
get
so
normal.
weird,
I
yeah.
just don't think we think of Buffalo Trace and ever think rye. Like, even the
true.
E.H. Taylor ryes are kind of meh.
Yeah.
They're usually if you find them for SRP, I think they're like 80,
What?
but they're always jacked up to 100 plus, and they're okay. Like they're not extremely like I'm going out of my way to get them. I've never seen a Saz rye pick. Could be good.
Never had one. Definitely haven't had them.
Yeah. Never had the HK Bear Proof rye yet. I think Jason did his review on it and said like would only pay retail.
I really like that. I don't really love it.
Really?
And I don't even know why. Like I don't have like a big complaint like something's wrong with it.
Yeah.
I don't have a
Just not your jam.
it's a profile thing for sure. It's got this lemony citrus note. Turkey's rye has that too.
Yes,
And
theirs
that's the
is
thing
very
that turns me
herbal.
off to theirs.
Yeah.
And the same thing here is turning me off, where the orange and the chocolate together,
Fantastic.
I don't love that.
What?
And I don't know why.
Oh, I love that.
I love the muskmelon note, love
Yeah.
that a lot. I think this is cool. This is the best Thomas H Handy I've had, and we've had quite a few of them now.
Mm-hmm.
This is, off the top of my head, this is my favorite one of them, because the other ones I've had I wouldn't even take a second drink of, just because it clearly just isn't my jam.
Most of them. The one that we had in Kentucky when we did the Buffalo Trace pick that Jimmy brought, that one was good.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
This
But I
is
think
better.
that was like an 18 or something like that.
It was old. That was
It
old.
18,
Yeah.
19 something,
Yeah.
early or late teens. It was really good, but I wouldn't be like, hey, that's now vintage. It's gonna cost a crap ton to get.
Yeah.
It's already a BTAC, so it is expensive. These are always gonna be good, just not great.
Bar pour cost. This is my problem.
I paid $50 for pour.
Life-changing whiskey. Life-changing whiskey. Life-changing whiskey.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's might be my issue.
If I got
don't know.
that for $50, 2 ounces bar pour, I'd be
Ooh,
pretty happy.
So 25 an ounce.
Yeah. Which is
Because if you go somewhere, you're
realistically gonna probably be under,
this is
think
like
it's 40?
40 an ounce.
because these are 100 plus, you know.
Those are, I mean, like this one's at least 80 for sure. You know what I mean?
I bet 100. We paid 100 on my bachelor party. Remember? Pretty healthy pour.
Healthy pour though.
Those were healthy pours.
They were feeling good.
100 each.
Also,
Didn't feel robbed on it.
well, it was bachelor party. We'd never
Yeah.
had Eagle or 17 at that point.
Yeah.
So it did feel like, fuck it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? We'll do this once type thing.
That's fair. But if I see this for 100,
I would pay 20 a pour for that.
wow, an ounce.
I'm doing
An ounce?
I'm doing 1 ounce pour because you're not gonna
Yeah,
go to a bar and get
get
2
2
ounce
ounce.
beef
Yeah, that's
tax
fair.
unless you order doubles.
I'm thinking $30 an ounce
Gosh,
isn't
dude.
bad. If you were at a bar and they're like, hey, it's $30, been like, for sure, doing it. But it's probably 50 because it's BTAC.
You know, I'm trying to think. This is a relatively shitty comparison. I would pay
What were your heads at?
$15 more an ounce for Parker's Heavy Char Rye.
Oh, that's.
I know it's not the same year of release. I'd rather pay up for that than drink this.
I think that's only.
It is. Yeah.
Cast rate's like 123 proof, something around.
It's one of the best fries I've ever had.
It's
ever.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Overall grade, I think that's a A.
I'd go B.
A.
Middle of the road B. I wouldn't go
good
minus
rye,
or
man.
plus. It is good rye. I am becoming curmudgeon when it comes to rye.
We flipped. I started the year curmudgeon.
You did. Oh my
Now you're ending it.
dude. Who was the pissed off guy who saw all the ghosts for Christmas? Scrooge?
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, that guy. Me and that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, high five that guy. He didn't like rye either.
You know what?
Can I tell you the problem? Emerald rye from Blue Rye.
Don't you fucking dare.
It won Rye of the Year last year for us. Literally.
It's not even close though, buddy. You're
There
gonna
it is.
try to compare Thomas H Handy
This is the
with
problem.
Emerald Rye.
This is the problem.
Yeah, they cost almost the same.
MSRP, they are the same. But you can find this one.
And then this exists though.
That's the problem.
It's gonna be my
Those
wife.
are equivalents in theory.
I don't know where we're at. We
I was just bringing
have a
up.
lovely behind the scenes
I
now.
was bringing up Blue Run Emerald. This is comparable, is how I'd put it.
Everything is. That's called a comparison.
It's comparable, those two.
Comparable would be the word you're looking for.
This is not comparable to any of those.
No, it's not.
I'm standing on the word compare. I like my pronunciation.
You think these two bottles are comparable?
I think
Not even fucking close.
I'm not saying it's better.
This is so lemony.
I'm not saying it's better.
Youthy.
It's more bready, which is interesting.
Youth.
I don't think it's youthy. I don't know how old this is, probably like 5.
3 days.
It's
Oh
not
my
crazy.
god, that tastes like it is half the age of that.
Oh, I disagree. This is more banana-y, which is weird.
I get more lemon pledge out of that. than the
Man,
Handy.
dude, it's very clearly
This
a
is
Buffalo
wild. You're
Trace.
giving it a B.
It's very clearly a Buffalo Trace rye profile for me. Like, that's the issue. It has to be. There's nothing wrong with it.
There's gonna be a lot of people complaining.
Sorry.
Love you guys.
So sorry. My bad. Like, comment, subscribe, or something.
Also, like December when we're shooting this. See you guys in January.
Yeah.